Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, School Antics. I'm your host, Rain Kapangpangan,
na Manny Picos.
and in this episode, we'll be tackling about mental health and the well-being of students.
And now today, we have returning guests from last episode, Janjan Buyonas and Chad Budlis, students from Pelsaga High School.
Foundation Incorporated.
So, Jan, let me ask you the first question. Can you share some common mental health challenges faced by students today?
Okay. The common mental health that have faced the students nowadays are anxiety and depression. Because I believe personally, I think as mainly due to mentally draining exams and limited deadlines and for activities which make students make feel pressure and stress,
Okay, that's a great point.
which could potentially due to anxiety and depression.
So, another question. Sige, ano lang. Okay. How do academic pressures contribute to the mental health issues among students?
It contributes the problem by making the student to think of the deadlines of the projects, and like what I said before, like my teacher last year give us a task of making a role play of filibusterismo. Am I right?
El
Oh yeah,
filibusterismo.
alpha reviews.
Filibusterismo. And me and my group mates was expecting to finish it tomorrow. It was so hard because of the deadlines we were pressured to do too much in the single day, and we did not do much, and due to that we did not have good grades after presentation. Could you imagine? We did so much, and so later time mix what man eh? And so little time and
Ay, last na may no,
and so little time
Last
and so little time and we have sige. In the end, we did not.
Sige.
In the end, we did not do much as due to that we did not have good grades after presentation. Could you imagine? We did so much and so little time, and we were awarded with low grades, which put pressure
Wow.
and me as a leader that time, which make me depressed because we have having a bad presentation.
Okay, that's actually a good point.
So
So,
let's go for the third question. Or
yeah, let's go.
so, Chad, let me ask you the third question is, what do role like what role do social media and technology play in the mental well-being of students?
Well, positively, social media can provide a sense of connection and support facilitate communication with peers and resources. However, excessive use of social media and technology can also lead to negatives.
Okay, so you mentioned social medias that can help. So, what are the examples of it?
Well, there are plenty of apps that can help the that can help me to yes
Yeah,
Or
people.
the people to entertain their own, like you can watch videos on YouTube, TikToks, and listen music to Spotify, and
And to help feel good.
yes, just to entertain
Entertain
and have
yourself.
good feelings.
Okay. How can educators and parents recognize signs of mental distress in students, and what steps they can take to offer support? It's like how are you as a parent? How can you offer support to your child when he has a mental problem or is in distress and mental health?
Well, if I was a parent, I would give them emotional support by comforting them and making them feel safe when I'm around and not being
Okay.
judged.
Okay. Okay, that's a good question. So,
So, fifth
so
question.
in the yeah, in the five
So
question.
let's go for the fifth question. I will ask you, Johnny, for this.
Oh,
What are some effective strategies for managing stress and anxiety among students?
what? Can you repeat it?
Um, what are some effective strategies for managing stress and anxiety among
Students
students?
like what you explained in the first question, where everyone is stressed and pressured.
Uh, Time management skills like that. Teach students effective time manage techniques such as creating a schedule or prioritizing tasks and breaking larger tasks into smaller, more manageable ones to reduce feeling of overwhelm.
Okay. So, in your previous answer from how academic pressures contribute to mental health, you mentioned about your time in role playing in El Filibusterismo, which is you need to do it in one day. How can you use it to use your time management skills? Because you just mentioned that it's only one day you need to perform, and you got low grades.
Mm, for me, just focus that one thing that what you want to are like tomorrow is our deadline. So what are the tasks that you finish it that you first thing to do it because like that time schedule you you put it.
Like
Oh,
what is the deadline?
oh
The
yes,
deadline.
like
Deadline.
You're just focusing on
The
focusing
who?
the
What are the deadlines for
oh
tomorrow?
oh tomorrow like that.
yes.
Aside from time management skills, what other effective strategies could you use to help against stress and anxiety?
Some doing workouts and having communication with your loved ones like that
Okay,
to release your stress.
okay,
And also the comfort food like fast food that is the one what my
Wait.
comfort.
cool. Actually,
To
that's a
eat?
good idea. And that's all.
Yeah, yeah.
So okay. So here's my question for you, Chad: Is how can student themselves take proactive steps to prioritize their mental well-being amidst academic and social pressures, like what Jan did in his story from question two?
Establishing regular self-care routines such as getting enough sleep, eating nutritious meals, engaging in physical activity, and practicing relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing.
Wow. Okay, is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Okay. So, let's go for the fifth question. Seven questions.
So, Chad, this is the fifth question, seventh question. What resources or support networks are available for students struggling mental health issues, both within and outside of academic institutions?
Well, many schools have counselors or psychologists who provide mental health support and counseling services and resources for students. Some universities and college offers offers students health support such as counseling, therapy, and psychiatric services. And there are plenty apps in the internet that can help you to
To use to use against
to use against the stress such as the WHO, the World Health Organization
mission.
app and
Okay,
the other government
health
health
apps.
apps. Yes.
So, an example of which is, if there are, let's face it, there are some schools who don't have guidance counselor against to students with mental health problems. How can they help alleviate against mental health if there are no resources available for them?
Well, the governments should give
Should
yes
provide them with
with
funding.
the with their needs about the to alleviate the stress.
Okay, so how about the students? If government have taken time to provide guidance counselors, in the meantime, so how would students cope with mental health before the guidance counselors are still established?
Well, they are just using their well, they're just doing their hobby to lessen their stress
Okay. And
and
others?
and having fun with their friends, lovers, and family.
Okay. So I think it's all the topic we have for this day. Again, thank you for joining us in our podcast, Johnny and Chad, and I'm glad that you have a one you
You share.
You have a wonderful
you shared a
answers.
wonderful experience for us
Answers.
and for our viewers. Okay, thank you. Okay, okay, thank you for joining us
Balik na lang
again.
katong and that's
Okay.
our
Okay, so I think that is all the topic we have for this day. Thank you for joining us again, guests, in our podcast, and I am glad that you shared some experience for us and for our viewers. So, and as always,
ay ako na.
and as always, ba?
There you go.
And as always,
Stay tuned for the next episode and don't forget to like and subscribe as it can help us grow our channel for more channel more with your it can help us grow our channel more with your help.
Malik. And as always,
Stay tuned for the next episode and don't forget to like and subscribe as it can help us grow our channel more with your help.
and this is School Antics. I'm Rain Kapampangan.
And I'm Manny. Thank you for watching.